cars for your Holland Designs factory stock, A feature event. Lined up side by side, ready to go. Green flag in the hand of your black man. Holding on to the lead currently. Coming under fire from the 41 of Gaither. On the top. Hurley going to try to move Gaither up off the bottom and outside of that line. And establish himself into that second spot. Gaither the 41, rounding out these turns. Catch a little speed. Back to the 30. Rusty Head bustling his way up into the top 10. Goes around in turn number 2. Wow, they got a little pileup happening over there. The 32 of Hudson Mickelcheck ran. Let's get the Texas two-step restart. Gets to choose when to start this race. What do you say about that Texas two-step restart there, Nuke? How do you feel about that?
I feel like it gives a pretty fair advantage to your leader who has earned the rightful spot to be out front. But it kind of stirs things up for second and third. I've always kind of been a fan of these guys.
Through the turn number 2. Marcus Mekchuk gets a great restart. Everybody else fighting. Second in race changes. He's going to drag race the 55R across the edge for that 4th place spot.
The 55 and the 19 machine go side by side. You kind of get put a blanket over the 4 cars right there. Green in the 757 gets it right in over. We got one more turn number 2 up and over. That was the 24 race I played with the Herman at the top of the take a look at the 24 machine of Paul Ray's. When he got tied on the front straight, it looks like he's got the right side of his rear axle. Looks like it's bent a little bit. You'll see him come by, you'll see that right rear wobble just a little bit. The lights are out right now with Marcus Mekchuk in the 87. Again, all the way through the back of the pack, the 44K Mike Keelan.
Johnny Walker Brown goes into the infield, takes out a tractor tire. The infield. Now we got to throw another yellow laps in. And about just as many cautions.
Like this time by around, he will get back to green flag racing action.
Better take it easy, boy.
I guess that's one way to test out.
Be mad at one person, don't be mad at everybody, motherfucker.
Floor underneath the flag field. 7 machines still there. Our restart coming up here. 2 by 2 they go.
I'd sit his ass in the infield.
Marcus Mekelcheck surviving all of the yellow flags so far. Looks like he's also ticking off the fastest laps. Marcus, the only one with a sub 18-second lap in the 87 machine.
There you go. Good decision.
And it looks like more discussions happening with the driver of the 7 machine.
Get off the track. God damn.
Kyle Van Markham in the 2K. Having a really good race up there in the top 5 as well. I'm going to knock on wood for that one. Kyle Van Markham is, he's been due for a good race. He's had some tough luck lately in that 2K machine, so it's good to see him up there. I'm knocking on wood right now to see him have a good finish. Green flag in the news.
Tire. Flat right rear tire.
More being and banging going on to the back. We're 2 and 3 wide. They're bouncing off of each other still. These drivers racing hard. 20 of Mike Lyon all over the back bumper of the 58 machine. Joe Armandia lifting up the left front tire all the way around the turn. You want to talk about that? That Dylan Gator's having, they're slowly closing in on your leader, but maybe towards the back of the track.
Yeah, baby.
Right there on turn number 4. Now they're allowed to groove and sight these tires and soften them up a little bit from a mechanical standpoint. Now they can't use chemical softeners, but they can use siping and grooving to loosen the tires up and make them a little less hard.
One more.
These tires generate a whole lot of traction on a dirt track. Pair that with a relatively low-powered motor. And it makes for a car that's very difficult to drive because you got to keep up a lot of momentum. All about keeping up the momentum in these cars and driving the perfect lane. And if you don't drive the perfect lane, you lose a lot of ground. So you see a lot of these really good drivers moving up to the top. You see Marcus Mekelcheck up there. Very steady, careful driver. Better. Marcus Mekelcheck going to lift to the automatic first green flag. We go single file like a two-tier trailer. We see Dylan Gator in the 41 machine right on line side of the green. Gotta keep it rolling. 5 laps to go. We're gonna stay green. Season in that 41 car, but right now he's got his hands full. restart. If he times it very well, the 41 at Gaither might have something to say for the finish of this race. Lights are out. Control of the race given to the 87 of Marcus Mickelchek. He's going to roll them up. He's forward now on three. There we go. White flag in the air now. Marcus Mickelchek still leading. 41 to go. In the fifth spot and another yellow. What do you know? It's with the 40-41 has something to say about the finish of this race. I'm going to give another shout out to the 4K. Kyle Van Blarkham out there up in the fourth spot doing a really good job. Knock on wood for him. He needs a good finish here tonight. And I'm hoping cornered with 2 laps to go. Van Blarkham in the 2K all over the back bumper of the 40 is Dakota Hurley there. Checker flag in the air.